The dog.
Hey, it's Crockett36, and it's Thanksgiving Eve, and I'm watching my wife make a cherry pie. I mean, we're talking scratch, everything scratch, filling scratch, no cans involved. And I just tasted the filling. It is tremendous. So, what are we doing here? This is turn 3. This is the Germans, their purchase. So they got 7 mechs. They did increase the Air Force. And I believe what we're going to see is we're going to see a very thorny situation where this Air Force is kept in the East, maybe even to project power over the Med or over the Channel. And we're going to see this force move on. Now you can obviously see that this 8 will not equal the Russian, but these will rush to the aid at the last minute. So you could count all these for Moscow, but still we would be talking even behind with pips. So anyways, we'll see how it goes. And we're going to do that dastardly deed. So I really do think that Russia needs to post up about 4 infantry in East Poland, so this disgraceful action does not take place. It's just so gamey. If China were bringing in tanks into Russian-held Ukrainian areas, would the Ukrainians stand back and do nothing? And the answer would be no. It would be a declaration of war. So this is just a misstep. It's just an unaccounted for. And of course, this one here is insulting too, because this even though they're not at war, this denies the Archangel, which again is just another example of the Allied bonuses being so bogus and so stupid. Really inadequate, I should say. Shouldn't say stupid. Inadequate. This was play tested, and it was really hammered out, this G40, by the community, not just by Larry, not just by his playtesters. But this is a silly, where he's not at war, but this warship will indeed prevent Russia from getting a bonus, even though it's not at war. So just so gamey. I mean, unrealistic, right? I mean, that's what I'm talking about. Ahistorical, unrealistic, and that's why we're here. We're here for history. Okay, so they still get trade with Russia, which is, like I said, insulting to any historian. Anybody who's playing this to recreate World War II, which is what I'm doing. Okay, so let's take a look real quick. So we have an empty Western Europe. I mean, even as far as this goes, because he's got to keep it empty, because he just has not been producing enough troops. Neither has Italy. So, see how it goes. The beginning troops is all he can hope for. And he is going to move a plane down there. I don't exactly. Oh, so he is moving in position to possibly take pro-Axis Iraq and get a $3 bonus of $5 extra. And he bunches up. Gives him just a little more support, so he's obviously looking at the battle calc and thinking he needs one more. And then posts up in Bryansk. I do not know why he's doing this. I would assume he draws back. This is, at first glance, you sit there and go, why does he draw back? And what I love about this move is that it keeps the front alive. The troops are there. His planes are there. His planes have got to go somewhere at some point in time and do something. So it really pins those planes there, or it makes them use those so valuable transports to shuck something over to Manchuria. So really, I think good. Really good. When he really needs all the ground troops he can get in the south to counter the Yunnan stack. I'm assuming this is what I was just talking about, is these 4, 5 You got the can openers right here, and he doesn't want them to bust through and get all this money for Italy. And then of course, then the planes can land, and that's a huge deal. If you can keep those planes from landing, he's got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 planes that could land, 9, 10 planes that could land, and all of a sudden all those 10 planes land here, and he can stay there. Whereas right now he can deny that, and then the planes have to fly home, and then you can beat the snot out of them if you have the right forces. Okay, let's keep going. He does have, by the way, a fairly substantial 8 artillery, so that's not nothing. Okay, and let's go to, okay, this turn right here is ridiculous. He gets away with so much crap, it's amazing. He buys 4 guys, 5 guys for the mainland. He buys 1 carrier. So he is going to be radically outpaced this turn by the Americans, I would guess, and because he's trying to put into the Asia.
I hope.
But he is going to get very lucky. Just kind of ridiculous. Good strategy and all that, but he's going to get very lucky. And so we're going to see walk-ins in Borneo, Celebes, and Sumatra. We're going to see him get lucky here with no dice, no hit. We're going to see him get how many dice? No dice. 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 He walked through that whole thing, and he walked through and had 0 casualties. That is just wrong, and some bad strategy. Bad strategic decisions being made up for by, even in low luck, where you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think it was 6 battles where he got 0 hits. That is ridiculous. So, you know, but that's life. I mean, that's certainly the 1941 was that kind of year for the Japanese, but this is not 1941. Well, actually, this would be kind of late season 41. Okay, so he resettles everything and brings his Air Force back so he can threaten Yunnan. Hopefully, a little too late. Oh, he does move those. Okay, so he's got 12, 13. That is killable, by the way. So that was the disadvantage, I think, of moving these troops back, is that this would be pretty close. First round, good rolls, and all of a sudden he would have won that battle. But we're not. I don't think he wants to stretch that pizza dough necessarily this turn. He wants to stretch that pizza dough turn 4, turn 5. So some strong play by the Japanese. I won't. He collects $47.57 despite not having them on the islands. He posted up here, convoying. No, not convoying. Yes, convoying, because we're at war now. This is interesting. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here. I was assuming you had to offload everything that you had. Someone just mentioned that rule. I wonder if AAA allows it and it's not in the rule book. God bless you. American destroyer left. So be able to gobble up one of those transports. 2 planes can reach Yunnan. These 2 planes can reach Yunnan. God bless you again. These 4 planes can reach Yunnan. These 2 and these 3 can reach Yunnan, so pretty bloody. We'll see what happens. I wonder if he'll withdraw. He has 2 more to support it, plus the Chinese. All right, that's Crack 36. We're reviewing the first. As far as, the only thing I would want to know right now is the Navy count over here. Caroline's is wide open with a bomber. What? 3 transports, and he's got a bomber there. So that's got to be low luck. He's saying low luck that they win that battle. 1. Oh, he only has 5 units. And that's 6 units. There's no way he wins that battle. That's too bad. Okay, and as an Axis Allied guy myself, always hoping the Allies win, even when I'm playing the Axis. And that, I think, is... He's threading a needle. I'm impressed by that. So, 3 carriers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carriers. 1, 4 carriers. All right, let's see what the Axis Allied response will be. Good job, my game. Any questions? I guess I had a question about Persia. I don't exactly understand Persia. Okay. Crack it out.